Hey everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It's supposed to be a stormy day here in South Alabama. I don't know about you. I'm thinking though we're probably just going to get a little bit of rain, a little small cold front coming through. We got a couple of cold mornings coming. I'm just enjoying this last little bit of chilly air because, like I say, I'm kind of, my plans are indefinite right now, but I may be here over the summer, and it is ridiculous, crazy hot here during the summer. So I'm going to enjoy some of the cool temps as long as I can get them. Anyhow, today just going to talk about some raw food diet thoughts, mostly on why people fail. I do videos every day, so if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button now. Then when you hit the subscribe button, be sure and click on the little bell and check send notifications. Very important, so YouTube doesn't unsubscribe you from your favorite YouTube channels. So, just some random thoughts today. Like I say, just going to free flow a little bit. A lot of stuff that I do videos from come from just kind of a compilation in my mind, in this chaos that is my mind, of things I see, things I'm asked, comments I get here, both here and on Instagram, and just different things that come up. And like a lot of the stuff I get personally, and I say this, this is all good humor, tongue-in-cheek, I'm just laughing a little bit. I don't mind questions, I don't mind this and that, but I'm like, have these people watched me before? Do they know who I am? I'm like, did they get me? I get these super kind of Poindexter nerdy 10th level of science. Well, what about this if you do this, and the nucleotides and how, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I eat fruits and vegetables. I eat fruits and vegetables, Poindexter. That's like, always makes me think of a cartoon. Oh, and by the way, all y'all that are under 30, you never had any decent cartoons. We grew up on the good stuff like Bugs Bunny. Well, anyhow, there's this old cartoon, Foghorn Leghorn. And he would do this little bit, and there'd be this little chicken of this woman that he was kind of trying to hit on a little bit, trying to teach and he was kind of a nerdy little chick of a kid, you know what I'm saying, as a chicken. And Foghorn would be trying to teach him how to play baseball and hit a baseball. And the little kid was so bookish and nerdy to hit a baseball, he would bring out his, start doing calculations and doing all these formulas. I think that's what people want on this lifestyle. They want all this complicated, they want all this, I don't know what they want. They just want to complicate a process that I'm not going to do. Now, as I'm doing this video and I'm talking about this, let me make it perfectly clear. I'm not saying that's stupid and I've got the right way, or that's wrong and I'm right. I'm just saying you gotta find somebody to ask those kind of questions to, because that's not how I roll. Like I say, people are taking this thing way, way, way too seriously, and they make it overly complicated. You're probably not going to do like me. That's why I'm always kind of a little bit worried that's why I kind of try to translate my content the way I do, because the way I do things, I just don't think that's very relatable. I don't think many people are going to do that. And I don't, and I feel like sometimes online people get discouraged because they think the way I'm doing it is the only way to do it. And then some people go, like I say, go overboard and think that I'm the only right way to do it. And if you're not doing it like me and eating that simple, then you're doing it wrong. No, 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 no. Just take a step back. Take a breath. Just eat fruits and vegetables. How many times does that have to be said? You know, all these plans and all this complicated, okay, I'm going to do this and that, and if I have this meal at this time, and if I use this little trick to get past this, and if I do this, and blah, 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 and it's just like, wow, how do you keep up with all this? People don't do it in a way they enjoy. In other words, what most people have done is they treat this like just any other diet. They treat this like any other diet. And on a raw vegan lifestyle, a raw food diet, a plant-based diet, you can't, this is for life. This is for life. This is something this is how I want to live for life. And it's not something that you can treat like a diet. Because think about it. diets don't last. Diets always have this, diets have their little purpose. And a lot of times they serve their purpose, although long term they don't serve their purpose. You do something, you restrict yourself, you eat in a way that's not normal to you all for a certain period of time, and you lose the weight. But then you go back to eating a normal, like just normal, and you gain all that weight back. Same way on this raw food diet. You're just not going to, if you're not enjoying this, if it becomes a diet, if it becomes a chore, if it's just something you're doing, you know, for health, like, I don't know, you've got to embrace it. You've got to become how you eat. I don't want to get, that sounded a little woo-woo like that, but like, it's more, I just mean you just have to kind of embrace this lifestyle, and it becomes part of you, and it just becomes natural, and this is all you want. You know, all day, every day, I'm not holding myself back. I'm not thinking, okay, I'm going to eat this because this is what's better for me. I've gotten to a point where I just truly eat what I want all day, every day, and let the chips fall wherever they are, and I feel outstanding. I felt, in the last 3 months, I've even kind of gone up a little bit. I feel good. So something I'm doing, I'm always tweaking, and sometimes I don't know exactly what the change is that made the difference, but I'm just like, ooh, I notice I've been feeling a lot better than even before the last 3 months or so. I don't eat that much. I don't eat that much. And also, too, here's another one, and this is just really random. I don't know if it really fits in. I get questions from people all over the world. Recently I got one, and hey, I don't mind questions, it's just I can't answer them. Somebody writes me a comment or a question, I can't remember if it was here or somewhere else, from the UK, from London. I don't know if it was London or just somewhere in England or in the UK, asking me about some very specific circumstances. I'm like, sorry, I can't tell you how to do, there's no way I can tell anyone how to do a raw food diet in the UK. I visited the UK one time when I was 14 years old. I don't have, like, that's theoretical. That's me just speculating. That's like saying, all right, so if I went to Mozambique, there might be a river there and I might have, I don't know. It's just total speculation, theoretical. Same thing, I had somebody, I think on Instagram asked me about, well, how would you do this in Germany? I don't know. Never went. Unfortunately, I didn't visit Germany when I did my time over in Europe bouncing around. But I don't know. I don't know. But what I will tell you, just a blanket answer on that, the simplest version that you can do. What fruits can you get? What fruits and vegetables can you get? Okay, you're not getting enough, and this is what I hear all the time, and once again, it goes back to the purity, and I've got to be 100% raw. I see people in places like this that it really doesn't seem all that feasible to me to be 100% raw, and if you are going to be 100% raw, you've got to devote a lot of time to doing this lifestyle, so you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Like, the short answer would be, if I'm just like spitting, even not knowing the areas, I'd find the best fruit that was available. Okay, I got to visit these places tomorrow. I find the best fruit that's available to me. I assess the situation after a couple of days. Okay, I'm sorry. I like to eat raw, but I can't get what I need to eat raw here. What are my options after that? Can I get my hands on some sweet potatoes? If I can't get sweet potatoes, can I eat some rice and beans to fill in? What is good, clean fuel that I can put into my body to make up for, you know, where I live and the lack of fruits and vegetables that I'm getting here? But that's just like a little side note there. But yeah, why people fail? They fail because they make this lifestyle too complicated. They fail because they treat this lifestyle like a diet, and it's not a diet. I tell you what, I could never be a coach. I know I could never be a coach, just from the little bit that I do through here and through other areas on social media, because I swear to God, I'm constantly churning this brain trying to think of, okay, what's another hack? What's one little other trick? What's going to get this person there? And it just beats you down, because it's like, well, I can't do it, or I tried that, and well, I tried this one, and it's like, as quick as you're throwing out good, helpful suggestions, well, I don't know, I can't do it, I can't. And the truth is, and this is a little sad note I'm going to leave you on, and I would never say this to a particular person, I'll just say it in general. I read comments, I read any message, I read conversations between other people, and I can make a snap right there like, you're not going to be successful on this lifestyle. You're probably never going to be successful on this lifestyle. I can tell that just from the language you're using, just from things you say. You know, the people that are always saying can't. The people that say can't all the time, no, they can't, because in their mind they've already determined that. And there's a lot of people that are just not going to never make it because they don't get this. I know that a lot of times in videos I call it the raw food diet, because a diet is technically what we put in our body is a diet. But this is a lifestyle. This is something that you're trying to embrace for the rest of your life. You're embracing a way of living. And it's not something to do real quick just to lose a few pounds, do this or that. But I'll leave you with this. Simple works for me. The simpler, the better. And you know, I just don't feel like putting a lot of work into my food. Not every day, not on a regular basis. Every once in a while, I'll feel like splurging and putting a little extra time in. But pretty much, anywhere I can find a good supply of bananas, mangoes, and oranges, give me some greens, I can pretty much rock like that. Those four things make up a huge part of my diet. So anyhow, take out the complications. Just embrace this thing and start enjoying it. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your life. I'll stop with the ramble, the rant. Hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, hey, Earth Day's in just a little over 2 weeks. But this isn't dated. You can wear the Earth Day shirt every day of the week. So I'll drop a link below. See you guys.